we went back to the room for a bit, changed. I put on my snack spirit jersey that I bought.
And if you can guess where we're going.
Yeah, Jamie's outfit is kind of matched for the resort that we're going to. We're gonna be going to some of the Port Orleans resorts, probably French Quarter and Riverside, just to walk around and check them out. She's got some green and purple bows, perfect for the resort. So we're gonna take the bus from Caribbean Beach Resort over to Disney Springs, and then we're actually gonna take the boat from Disney Springs over to the Port Orleans. Yeah, and then I'm definitely eating beignets. That's the plan. So we'll see you at maybe Disney Springs or something. And now we're at Disney Springs, and we're not exactly sure where the boat to Port Orleans is. We'll update you when we find out. So I looked on the map, and I do see a boat dock and the river over kind of like right past the House of Blues, over towards the west side part of Disney Springs. So we're gonna head there and try to find the boat. So we're by Haleo, walking towards the water. We're hoping to find it over here. So we were wrong and found out there were signs over there that said all boats are launching from by Rainforest Cafe, so we're heading over there. Okay, we're getting close. I think I see the boats over there on the left, like to the left of the Lava Lounge, so we're gonna find out how to get there. We just exited Disney Springs over by the art store, and I think we're close to the boat dock, so hopefully we'll be getting on soon and over there pretty quickly. Looks like there is actually a bit of a line here. I don't know how often the boats come or how long this will take, but we'll definitely update you. It's the Sassagoula Steamboat Co. So I guess let's get in line. I don't know which is which, but Saratoga and Key West, we want to go to this one, the Port Orleans ones. Yeah, so Riverside and French Quarter. And it says it runs till 11:30 at night, so we'll have no problem getting back to Disney Springs on the boat too. You can see Disney Springs in the distance, and we are getting on the Sassagoula River float to go to the Port Orleans resorts. They got some classic 2000s, 2010s jams. Someday I'm gonna make you my wife. Here we go. So he's gonna be dropping at French Quarter first and then Riverside. So I think we might just get off at French Quarter first, walk around a little bit, and then go to Riverside. This is so nice. He said it's gonna be about 15 minutes to French Quarter, and then it's like another 5 if you're going to Riverside, so not bad. Those were the signs pointing towards Old Key West and Port Orleans. Yeah, so there was the other boat that would take you to Key West and Saratoga Springs too. Eventually we would like to check those out too, but we'd like to see the Port Orleans resorts first. Because we maybe someday would like to stay at those too and try them. I think we just really missed the Skyliner though. This is so pretty. Now they're playing some Maroon 5. Passing the other way, going back to Disney Springs. That was the Delta lady. I think we're on the Louisiana lady. I'm guessing where this branch is off, like Key West and Saratoga Springs are probably that way. And then the Port Orleans resorts are kind of to the right at the fork in the road here. Oh look, it's the Treehouse Villas.
I've always wanted to see those.
Yeah, we've never seen them before. I'd love to eventually stay there. That's like another dream, Disney dream.
That was always one of my dreams as a kid.
Yeah, it would be so cool. Oh look, here's another. It would be so cool just having a view of boats on the river too. Those are the Treehouse Villas.
Yeah.
I'll put up like a screenshot of them from the Disney website and the prices. They're pretty pricey. Pretty tight squeeze to get through this bridge here. Here we go. I think we're going under a road right now. It's kind of cool. Hopefully we don't hit the edges.
Why is this so sad?
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, right as you said it. That's funny. We got some jazz now and some New Orleans music. We're on the bayou. The trees actually are starting to kind of look more like a bayou or something. This is cool. Oh look, I'm starting to see some of the buildings. approaching French Quarter. Here we go. I'm really excited to just walk around these and see them. I've always kind of wanted to stay at one of these. I personally probably would rather stay at French Quarter, but they have the princess rooms at Riverside that Jamie would like to see. Yeah, and I think Riverside is dog friendly, so we always said like maybe someday we could stay there and take Tinkerbell. Yeah, that would be cool. We made it. This is so cool. It looks like the lobby, shops, and food court would be ahead, and then you can also walk to Riverside just going that way along the trail. So, and look right here though, this is the big pool with like the alligator, dragon, sea snake thing, and it looks like a guy like King Triton riding him. And I actually just heard that this reopened like today or yesterday. Okay, so initial thoughts. This resort already feels really cool. It's like very shaded. It's got nice trees. I like how these, first thing I noticed is like the walkways almost feel like tiny streets with sidewalks on the side and then roadways, which is really cool. Kind of like New Orleans or something. And I love the colors of the buildings and all the different railings and everything. This is really, really fun so far. Pretty plants and trees. And yeah, there's the pool with the giant snake sea serpent thing. Check it out. So we found like a playground area and another fun detail. Like these street signs, there's like Rutabaga, Neptune's Parade, all on different kind of little, again, they look like little streets. And I think we're getting close to like the lobby area and stuff, so we're gonna check it out. I know Sassagoula Float works. I think that's their quick service, so we could go check that out and just the main lobby and start there. It's kind of cool though, just out in like the courtyard main area, they have giant chess and giant checkers, and it's kind of almost like a little square. I like how this looks. It's like a little town square area. And oh, look, Jamie, tomorrow night they're playing High School Musical 2 here. And there's a picture of kind of what the sea serpent pool thing looks like. They got some fun stuff here. A mosaics class, a glow party, arts and crafts, tie-dye. I mean, this resort is really pretty. It's beautiful. So we are gonna go into the lobby area, but we're just really quick gonna go over by these alligator statues and take some photos because the lighting is really good right now. It's like almost the golden hour. Oh, and it looks like that's their gift shop there. So like the gift shop is on that side, and then you've got the quick service over there. So it does look like there are more pools. So it says on the sign that there's one that way, and a spa, so a hot tub, and a Mardi Gras pool bar. Oh, Mardi Gras pool bar. Jamie, it says that way there's a pool bar. And the playground is really cool too. I like the entrance. It looks like a street too. This is so cool. And then I don't know what this is right here. Oh, this right here is a little hot tub. I'm not gonna really show it, but that's so cool. Look, walking in there, that's really fun. Yeah, sunset at the French Quarter is beautiful. Wow. So we're gonna go into the main lobby and look around. Okay, we're gonna walk into the lobby and we'll see how this lobby smells. Yeah, not a super particular setup, but this lobby is really cool. It feels very open and airy. Yeah, that's the quick service, so let's go look around. Oh, and then Scat Cat Club Cafe, I think that's where the beignets are, so we're gonna look. Let's see. Yeah, so the quick service, they do have a pool bar too, and then the Scat Cats Club cocktails, and I think they also have, let's look at the menu, the Mickey shaped beignets. Oh, and they do have specialty beignets. I wonder if there are any other ones right now. Oh, you can literally get boozy beignets. I feel like I have to start with trying the originals, but we'll check it out. So we're checking out the quick service too to see what they have. Ooh, that sweet and simple cheesecake looks good. Coming up next, Baton Rouge burger, a barbecue pork sandwich, a king cake. They do have king cakes. Chicken parm pasta, they have it, Jamie. They have the same one as Art of Animation and Pop. That's what we always like. And pizzas. I mean, everything here sounds pretty good. Macaroni and cheese topped with barbecue beef. I guess let's just look. It's a nice little food court. It's smaller than like the Value Resort ones, but okay, so the Baton Rouge burger does sound interesting. Fried green tomatoes and pimento cheese and bacon. Or they have the French dip sandwich. I would maybe try that. That's kind of a French Quarter thing. And over here they have some Mediterranean stuff and gumbo. I think I'm gonna try the French dip, kind of in the theme with the French Quarter. And it sounds good, and I'm actually really hungry. So we weren't really sure what we were gonna end up eating or when, but we were both kind of hungry, and the food here looked kind of good in the Sassagoula Float Works.
It's got extra Alfredo
And yeah, Jamie got the classic Alfredo Parmesan pasta, which is not really in like the you know, the French Quarter spirit, but it's one of our favorites, and we always have to get it at least once on our trips. And I got the it's the prime rib dip sandwich, and it comes with au jus and a side of fries, and it actually looks really good. Like, she was freshly cooking up and heating up the meat and melting the cheese on it, and the fries had just come out fresh too. So I'm actually really excited. Total was $12.56 for this, and I mean, it's a lot of food. It's a real big meal. I'm probably not even gonna finish it because I want beignets too. And this restaurant is actually really cool. I like it in here. I like all the decorations and everything. It's really nice. This actually has a lot of meat on it. I'm not even really sure how to eat it. A lot was already falling off. I had to get a fork to put it back on, but it looks really good. Like, a lot of food for the price too. So I'm gonna try to do the dip because it is a French dip. The au jus is, oh my goodness, no. This is already gonna be a mess. Okay,
I knew that was gonna happen.
Oh no, oh no. Okay, here we go. Hold the video. Please hold. Alright, the clip of my first bite is probably getting cut out, so let's watch this second.
No, I think we need to keep it in.
It'll maybe be in like a blooper reel or something. This whole sandwich is a blooper reel.
Wow.
It's actually so good. It's like a really good roast beef with the au jus is amazing. The roll is really good. It's got great flavor and huge portion size. I would give this like an 8 out of 10, and for a quick service, solid option. French dip at the French Quarter. I'm French dipping at the French Quarter.
Wow. I got the Alfredo pasta with extra sauce because I love the sauce. I've already been eating it, but it's creamy and amazing. I am satisfied.
So we're now at Riverside, and this is kind of their lobby. So over there they've got a bar that takes you down to boat rights, the food hall, I think that's like their quick service, and then over here is the check-in. It's really pretty here. This resort is a lot bigger than French Quarter. We'll kind of show the map later, but it's huge compared to French Quarter. French Quarter's tiny. And then it looks like they do have an arcade over here too, maybe. I don't see it though anywhere. But yeah, the architecture in here is definitely different. It's less like New Orleans streets and more like the country, like North Carolina, Louisiana, kind of like rolling hills and big mansions out in the country. And that's the River Roost. I think it's a bar. It looks really nice actually. It smells good too. Looks really fun. And I know somewhere here they have the dueling pianos, or Yeehaw Bob. I don't know if he's a dueling pianist. It does look really good. They have French onion soup, a seafood boil, and all you care to enjoy taste of the bayou. Interesting. This actually looks pretty cool. Maybe eventually we could try this. I don't know. And so out here too, this is from right where we were inside that lobby area. You come out and it's got a really nice kind of like square area too. And before when we walked up, there were horses over there with the carriages. And that's where the boat will get you from Riverside and take you. So it's really nice. And they've got some games out here too. And then I think the Riverside Mill must be their quick service. So maybe we'll check that out too. And then we might just go walk around a section or two and see what the rest of the resort kind of looks like. It's beautiful though. It's so nice here. So yeah, it looks kind of similar to the quick service over at French Quarter, but they do have like a bayou burger here. I guess maybe Riverside Resort is kind of more like the bayou vibes, and French Quarter is like the New Orleans vibes. It looks cool though too. They have a really nice food court. It's also bigger than French Quarter. The horses are coming back, and we're leaving.
The wedding.
Yeah, maybe they were at the wedding. We did see a wedding. Yeah, we saw a wedding while we were walking here, and we're leaving kind of from the Riverside Mill. And then I think we're gonna cross this bridge. I see like a pool over there. Yeah, we're going by the Alligator Bayou.
There's an alligator.
Oh wait, there's the big wheel water mill thing. We did want to walk over to check out the mill. This is for the Riverside Mill, and wow, it is really impressive. It's super cool. It is a huge wheel. And it's actually milling the water. I mean, I feel like it probably doesn't do anything, but it's cool. At least they have it like turning and running. So now we're gonna cross the bridge and see what's over here. This is really pretty though. Oh, and look, a boat's coming back. This pool here looks really cool. I don't know why I've never really like seen it, and I wonder what type of recreation activities they have here. Oh, mosaics too, a bag toss. There must be an arcade somewhere. You can kind of see there. And then I think over there, I see a sign right here that says Muddy Rivers. That must be their pool bar right over there. I don't know if we should go check it out or, oh, and look, from Jamie's Hurricane. She got this at the pool bar over at French Quarter. We didn't show it before. This was the Hurricane without the signature cup, but they put a little Mardi Gras bead necklace in the cup too, so now she's got it on after. Finishing the drink and fashion. So here's Muddy Rivers. We're just gonna quick check it out and see how their pool bar looks too, compared to the something Grogs at the French Quarter. The drink menu is very similar though. They have a couple different things, but apparently we're on Old Man Island, at the legend of Old Man Island. It was settled in 1835 by a young man, and the island became his home in the solitude of the bayou country. Years later, as Riverside was settled and prospered, Old Man Island was discovered by the children of the town. Wow, so I don't know what that story is exactly, if it's just for the resort, but it's kind of fun. And then I think we're gonna look at like one of the sections just to see what the buildings look like, so we'll go this way, and then if there's a way back across the river so we can get back to French Quarter and try some beignets, we're gonna do that. Or we can just walk back kind of around on the trail that we came on. We'll see. But this is really pretty. I love all the trees. It's really nice to walk through. It does kind of feel like we're in the bayou, would you say? But I think there are like quiet pools back in these sections too, but then these are what some of the buildings kind of look like where you stay. It's like the Magnolia Terrace, and they look almost like little like estates or manors. They're really cool. So I'm just trying to get a better feel for Riverside as a whole, so I always check the maps on the app, and you can see right here is kind of where we came from with the lobby and stuff, and then we walked over by the main swimming pool and the bar, and then we came over here, and it looks like each section does have a swimming pool. Yeah, this resort is super spread out. Look at that. Look how many places there are connected to the main area. And I think we're gonna just walk a little ways along here, look at some of these buildings, then cross back over by the lobby so we can head back over to French Quarter down there. So it shouldn't be too bad. And here comes a horse. He's galloping along. That is so cool. Just imagine staying here and seeing horses trot along. And I think this is where the wedding was happening earlier. This resort is seriously just so pretty. Look at the fountain and everything and all the trees. And I do really love how the buildings look like little like manors or estates, and I like the brick walls. It's really pretty. And all the flowers. It's fun to walk through. It is very spacious and spread out though. I'm curious which is bigger between this or Caribbean Beach. I'll have to look on a map and compare. And so now we're back at French Quarter, and this is kind of like the end where you walk over from Riverside. So we're just gonna go back to the lobby and go by Scat Cats to get some beignets. Those sound amazing right now. We have never tried the Mickey Beignets, so this is gonna be our first time. Jamie's gonna try one too, or at least like an ear of one. She's not super hungry, but we're gonna share them, and we'll give our full review. I do like how the stairs look too, with like the iron railings and everything, and yeah, the aesthetics here are just really cool. I like all the trees and the streets. Between Riverside and French Quarter, I don't know which I like better. I like that you kind of get like more of the city and New Orleans vibes at French Quarter, and then Riverside is more like the country, the bayou, estates, manors, very spread out. Yeah, I'm curious about the size difference too, because Port Orleans French Quarter feels pretty compact, and we were able to explore it really quickly. And then Riverside is just massive. We like barely touched any of it besides the lobby and a little bit of a section. They have their movie playing out on the lawn, and they're playing Toy Story. This is a really nice lawn too, with a cool fountain here. It's a really nice resort. So we're entering back into the lobby here, and I do really like the glass look of this one too. It's cool. The Port Orleans resorts definitely have different vibes, but they share kind of that, you know, New Orleans, Louisiana, Mardi Gras style. And so right over here is Scat Cats, and we're gonna get the beignets. Yum. And there they are, the Mickey-shaped beignets. I think I'm just gonna get 3 for now so we can try them. We can always come back here another time too, but I've never even had them, so we're just gonna do a sampling right now. They also do have specialty ones, a beignet sundae, and the boozy beignets. They all sound really good. I like the vibes in here too. They've got like a nice little cafe area to sit in and jazz signs, and I feel like this is probably like a coffee shop in the morning too and stuff. Yum, this is kind of cool. Let me tell you, this place is just pumping out the beignets. They have just calling out orders constantly, and like 3, 6 beignets every time. And they look amazing. They're even bigger than I thought they'd be in real life. They look so good. Okay, Okay, so we got them. Here they are. We did get them to go, just because I think we're gonna try like one here and then maybe take the rest back with us, but we're excited, so let's take a look. Double bagged them. Oh, they look so good and they smell amazing. Look at all the powdered sugar in there, so we're gonna dig in. Jamie's trying the beignet first. She's gonna be the first one of us to try a beignet. They are very hot though. Like when I pulled it out of the bag, it almost like burnt my fingers. So do be aware of that. I think we're gonna try them plain first and then with the sauce. Is it good? I'm excited to try it. It is so hot. Don't hate me for saying this, but it smells a little like a toaster strudel. It's so hot, but I'm gonna go for it. The ears also have the most powdered sugar, so they should be delicious. It's so good. So fluffy, fresh, hot. It's got a great taste. The powdered sugar really helps sweeten it. It kind of tastes like a different form of a better Krispy Kreme donut to me.
I think it tastes like a funnel cake.
It does actually. Jamie's right. It is almost like a funnel cake.
Not a Krispy Kreme donut.
I mean, maybe both. A glazed Krispy Kreme donut or a funnel.
Not a glazed one. This is powdered sugar.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I said what I said. I feel like I should try with the strawberry now too. It's really good with the sauce too. That makes it taste just like an upgraded toaster strudel, like a top tier toaster strudel. But I'm sorry, I know they're amazing Mickey Beignets. These are like a 9 out of 10, honestly, that would be my rating. We're just quick filling our cups in the quick service again, and then we're gonna get headed back to Caribbean Beach. They do have fun details in the quick service like this too. It's kind of cool. And just one last look around the inside of here. And we were thinking about taking the boat to Disney Springs again and the bus back, but an Uber was only $9. So we are now waiting for our Uber to pick us up in front. And this was really fun. It was cool. It is a really pretty lobby. We're just sitting outside now out front. We're ready to get picked up in 4 minutes. And yeah, this must be where their shuttles drop you off and everything too for your check-in. Right there in the lobby. It is, yeah, it's kind of a compact resort. Riverside is way bigger and it's much more spread out. And just like that, we're back at Caribbean Beach Resort for the night. We don't know what we're gonna do. We might go in the hot tub. We might go over to Banana Cabana and get a drink. We might just hang out. Not sure yet, but we do have Jamie's birthday in Epcot tomorrow, so we're definitely, yes, it is her birthday Eve. So we're gonna celebrate, but we're also gonna get to sleep on time, so we're ready for a full day tomorrow. Apparently the spot that we always call the tanning spot is also where they do movies right now, so they're playing Encanto. This is kind of cool, look, Encanto with a view of the Skyliner and the Riviera. I like this part too. This is where Isabella learns about more of her powers. What else can I do? Encanto does have some good music. That's one of the better, more recent Disney movies. I do really like Encanto. I think it'll be cool to have it in Animal Kingdom, I suppose, but I feel like it deserves better than that, to be honest. And it doesn't really fit in the Animal Kingdom. I'm curious to see how they are going to make it fit. I'll say that. Or Colombia, or like South America. They really need more South American pavilions. Like they could use Brazil or Colombia. That would be great. Look at the reflection of the Riviera on the water. It looks so cool. And just like that, we're from the Port Orleans Resort right back to our room at Caribbean Beach Resort. So we are back. We had a fun day I explored Caribbean Beach, went to the Riviera and some other resorts. Jamie had a good pool day.
Yeah, I got fried.
Yeah, Jamie got
like
a lot of sun. Yeah.
And then my backside.
And I never get too much sun. I mean, I got a little walking around today, but yeah, Jamie always gets very tan and I don't. And then we had a lot of fun exploring the Port Orleans resorts. We got to see both French Quarter and Riverside for the first time. Tried beignets, got some food from over there, and just really walked around and kind of got a feel for the resorts and how they are. We thought both were really beautiful. I don't know which I liked better. I like that French Quarter is kind of compact and has the beignets, but I think Riverside is prettier, and it's cool that it has the horses.
I like that Riverside has the princess room.
Yeah, and it was fun taking the boat to the resorts. We've never taken the boat from Disney Springs, so that was a cool new experience, and we were maybe gonna take it back, but it was just easier and quicker to Uber, and Jamie was cold and the boat was gonna be really cold, and we didn't want to get back too late, and the Uber was $9.
And it took like 2 minutes.
Yeah, and it probably saved us about an hour of travel time, so it was at that point worth it. And we're gonna enjoy Jamie's birthday eve here. So
yes.
We're gonna end the video here. Hope you enjoyed getting to keep up with some of our adventures today, and we will be in Epcot tomorrow.
For my birthday.
Yes, for Jamie's birthday.
I'll be 28.
Yes, I'm 28 now too, and Jamie's about to be, so we're both almost 2 years from 30, so that's crazy. But if you did enjoy getting to join any of our adventures and explorations today, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel to catch more of our videos when we do post them, and Jamie's birthday in Epcot and everything else fun that we're gonna do.
Yes. So as always, thanks for keeping up in Disney.
And we'll see you real soon. Bye.
Bye.